Hi y'all, this is your parent success coach Hillary D. Simpson, and this is a really serious topic. I'm excited to see you, but I need you to come in close. I need you to get your pens and just take some notes because this is serious. How can you send your child to school and your child does not come home? The next thing you hear is that your child is dead. It's happening more and more. Take a look at these videos.
School district announcing Diego passed away more than a week after being critically injured following an attack on campus involving 2 other students. The incident captured on cell phone video by a bystander. One alleged suspect confronts the victim, then throws a punch. We froze the video before a second boy allegedly punches him. The 13-year-old appears to hit his head on a pillar as he drops to the ground. The first suspect then hits the boy again. The 2 alleged suspects, both 13 years old, are now in custody.
Growing memorial for the child who was killed here, and parents are upset, wondering how in the world this could have happened. Getting details is tough because both of the children involved are minors, but families want to know, where were the teachers in all of this? About an hour outside Charleston, a family of a 5th grader is preparing for their daughter's funeral after she was seriously hurt in a classroom fight with another girl Monday. And according to the sheriff's incident report, when first responders got to the school, the wounded 5th grader, 10-year-old Renaya Wright, was in the nurse's station and was unconscious but breathing. They then rushed the girl to the hospital where she was barely holding on and remained unresponsive. On Wednesday morning, she died. Parents, teachers, and administrators are now wondering how violence great enough to kill could take place in a classroom.
This brutal attack happened 10 days ago, but the student injured remains hospitalized. Students we talked to outside the school say something like this has never happened here. Now, attempted first-degree murder charges have been filed.
Students tell Fox 32 the beating was so bad the student injured is still in the hospital, but 2 attackers are being charged.
This is quite serious, as you can see. So the first video is taken from Nigeria, and the second one is a 13-year-old in California. The third one is a 10-year-old in South Carolina, and the fourth one took place in a Chicago school. One of the questions that the parents ask is, where are the teachers? As a former teacher, I will tell you where the teachers are. If it's taking place in the classroom, the teacher may be right there. We're told as teachers back in the day, and it still happens, that they're not responsible if you get hurt in a fight. What you need to do is to press the emergency button or call the office. So that's what a lot of teachers do, because many of the teachers are female and they're afraid. So the teacher may be right there if it's happening in the classroom. The second question is, how can violence this great be happening right in the classrooms? Well, for one, the teachers are not protected if they get in a problem. I remembered when I was in New Jersey, there was a fight in the 5th grade classroom. We were on the 3rd floor. And by the time you'd call and get someone to come up, it would be like a good, 5-10 minutes, the fight is over. So I jumped in the fight. It was between 2 boys. Yes, I did break my nail and I was in tremendous pain, but I just had myself to blame. But the bottom line is there were a few other boys that came in and helped out, and that helped to save the situation. So teachers, I understand, but you may have to jump in and you may have to just stop it if it's possible at all. You know, you're told to call the SRO officers. Now, in some middle schools, they have them, and high schools, but most elementary schools don't really have a police officer that is there to take care of business in case anything is happening. So you're kind of on your own. In middle school and high school, the students are way bigger and teachers are mostly female, so they're afraid to get in there. What's going on with our children? Nowadays, think about back in the day. There were no iPhones. They couldn't videotape anything, and everybody was watching violence on their devices. Little kids, 1st graders, they're watching violence. All the way up, they're watching violence. So it's kind of like more ingrained in them. That's a problem why all of this is happening in our schools. Parents are saying, actually, they're just kind of like holding up their hands and they're saying, as you saw in the video, you know, parents are failing their children. Yes, I have to agree with that. You know, you really don't want to blame yourself because you're doing your best trying to get your child to get an education, but there's just so much more that goes on and you have to be in it. You have to try to have a great relationship with your child. Remember, whenever there is a fight, there is the bully, there is the victim, and there is the bystander. All 3 of them have a part to play in how big this fight gets. So if you're a parent of a bully, you are going to ask yourself what is going on at home, why your child is a bully. Now, a lot of times they could be older brothers and sisters that's trying to beat them up. They could be seeing it happening a lot. So you have to ask yourself what is going on. And if there is something going on, you're going to need to address it because you don't want your child getting in trouble. Yes? Number 2, if you are the parent of the victim, you need to know what's going on with your child. Now, sometimes they will tell you and sometimes they won't. You have to ask a lot of questions. And once they get to middle school, you need to be their friend. I know you kind of like take the hands off because now they're in middle school, they're grown. No, they're not. No, they're not. A lot of stuff happened in middle school and you won't know about it because they're not going to just come home and tell you if you are not seeking and asking. So you have to be their friend so that they can find out what's going on. And if it's something that, you know, they feel threatened by, you need to go to the school administrator and you need to have them handle it like immediately because it can't wait. Right? And thirdly, if you are the parent of the bystander and you're saying, oh, well, my child did nothing. My child was just there taking a video or laughing. No. The bystander has a role to play in these fights. The bystander is the hype man. The bystander usually knows that the fight is going to take place and they keep their mouth shut. They have their videos ready. They tell all their friends, okay? So they're there to yell. They're there to shout. They're there to laugh. They're there to get some excitement and have some footage on their phone to post. I need you to rewatch this video. Look at the tips in it. If your child sees something, they need to say something. And just understand that you need to be your child's eyes and ears, and you have to be their friend. You're still their parent, but you have to be friendly with your child. I'm the Parent Success Coach. I'm Hillary D. Simpson, and I will be talking with you again soon. I'm going to be having a live on parenting successful children in my Facebook group called Parenting Successful Children. I'm going to be there live on Thursday, and I want to hear from you. So please join me, and please subscribe, share, comment, and like. Subscribe, share, comment, and like. I'm here to hold your hand. We're going to go through this together. You have a great day. Talk with you again soon. Bye.